Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning. Driving to work early day. Since our boss wanted us to come in early, 7:30, our new manager, I guess I should say, so he can meet with us before he has to be in Greenville by 9. He thinks he's going to be able to leave at 8 and get there. I don't know what he's thinking, but yeah, that's for him to discover. So, let's see. Got home yesterday and checked out the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar, the details in that, and was okay that I missed out on it. I mean, it was $120, $119, so $119 with 2 small diamond paintings, stickers, Christmas card, ornament set, AB drills, pen. I'm trying to think what else they said was going to be in there. Maybe a couple more things, but again, 12 days worth of stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm okay with that then. Moved my wrap package for Rebecca's Advent Calendar out to my she shed craft man cave and put it in my closet so I keep it out of sight. I got a October and November Simply Gilded subscription box that I've got to open up. I don't think I opened up October's yet. Like me personally opened it up, checked it out. I don't think I did. I think I did September's, but I don't think I did October's. At any rate, I got to film those 2 boxes together. So I'll do that hopefully this weekend. Got finished up my, not finished up, but I have in my second 5,000 square drill completed. So I'll move over to the right side of the bottom I have of the picture and complete that too, those 2, so that I can pull it down, roll it up a little bit to work on the rest of the painting, move up that way. So I'll start that. I don't think I'm gonna work on it tonight. Man, I gotta get gas again. Got a quarter tank. I'm definitely gonna get that on the way home. I'm not driving into work tomorrow. I work from home tomorrow, but they've already got a wind advisory for the area starting tonight into tomorrow for the tropical storm Nicole. I think she's still a tropical storm, but I know that she may have had hurricane status when she made landfall, and I'm not sure if she's made landfall yet. I would assume she has. But yeah, we've already got a wind advisory, so we're supposed to have rain, I think, tomorrow. Sorry, I was looking at a yawn. I went to bed early. I went to bed at 10:30. We were watching No Prep Kings last Monday's episode last night, where and I'm gonna go ahead and say spoiler, in case you haven't watched it or are interested in watching it. But at any rate, Riley Martin got knocked out first round. But yeah, I like seeing the other drivers in 405, of course, in there. So, and I was pulling for Jeff Lutz there at the end, but of course, Kai Kelly has to win it. And no, nothing against Kai Kelly. I like Kai Kelly, but I'm a Ryan Martin fan. So, watched last week, not this past Mondays, but the Mondays before episode. So I watched that. And then, let's see. But anyway, it was like 10 o'clock and we're watching it and getting towards the end, and until I said, it feels like it's 11 o'clock. And he said, I said, God, I'm tired. He goes, yeah, I am too. I said, well, it's only after 10. I said, when this is over with, I said, I'm going to bed. I said, because the previous night we'd stayed up and watched Dancing with the Stars. And I knew I had to get up early this morning, so I set my alarm at 6:30. It's now 7 o'clock leaving, so I can get to work at 7:30. But then I get to leave at 4:30, so he's like, yeah, come in at 7:30, you'll get to leave at 4:30. I'm like, okay, well, I'd planned on just 8-hour workday anyway, so that's what you do. So it's just like, I'm not a morning person, so don't expect me to be happy-go-lucky. I'll be grumpy. He said, I'll take grumpy. I said, okay. But I ain't seen him in a while, so I'm kind of excited about seeing him. Because like I said, I worked with him previously, so. I got 2 videos up, so I got those up ready, scheduled to go. One will go, drop a thing at 12 o'clock today, and I got Fridays ready to go, so I'm good there. I'll have video to go with audio, and then of course I told Les, I think tonight and tomorrow night I'm gonna play Dreamlight Valley, especially with tomorrow being rainy. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow night though. I don't know when the rain's gonna stop, and I'll be able to work Saturday. So Saturday morning, Les has got to play. They're having the Women's Ladies Conference Summit thing at church. He's got to play for that. He'll probably be there around 9 o'clock or so, and then he'll come home. And then so Saturday I plan on working on my painting. I think maybe we're going to roll over it real quick with the roller, since I got one side done with 5,000 to 10,000. 10,000 drills have been placed. I don't know. I'm sitting there thinking I might roll it up and then get my advent calendar one ready. I don't know. I may do that when I'm off in November, so I might be a little further along on this one. So Saturday, I plan on working my diamond painting and transferring my videos over and getting those ready for next week. I'm trying my best to have audio with it, chatting, the driving ramblings, and then try at least do a video every day, get that dropped. So that's the plan for schedule for next week, is have a video for every day with the rambling to go with it. So I'll have yesterday's afternoon, then be today's afternoon, and then I may talk a little bit Saturday while I'm working on the pictures, so to catch y'all up on whatever happens tomorrow. And let's see, took my allergy pill last night, took a melatonin last night, and I was tired, took a Tylenol last night. Okay, yawn all day. Still drank my coffee last night at 9 o'clock, so that was good. I made it a little bit earlier, about 9:15, because I knew I was going to try to go to bed earlier. But did that. Trying to think. Just building things everywhere. I don't know what the heck that's going to be. It's another big place, though. Just building. That's what they're doing. I'm glad I don't have to drive by this anymore. Are they clearing that side off too? Sorry, just, you drive down the road every day and it's the same one, and then you see this big, one side is this big industrial looking building. I don't know what it's going to be, but it looks like it's going to be a warehouse type thing, because it's got just like truck bays where the trucks can drop and pick up stuff, so I don't know what it's going to be. And then further up the road, it looks like they're building something else. I don't know what they're doing. Always building. I know that BMW, the battery plant, is coming to town, so I know where that's going to be. That's going to be like right across from where I go to church. So I don't know. Craziness. Crazy. So I watched Crafting with V last night. Hey, Crafting with V. I watched it last night. Didn't realize that she's from Arkansas. I mean, I heard the accent. I could tell, it was Southern, because, we can't hide our accents. We're Southern people. And you'll hear it. And it was so funny, too, yesterday, because when worked the rest of my shift, of course, from home yesterday. And I was listening to Wednesday, my drive home yesterday afternoon's drive home, yeah. And, of course, I was telling them at work, I said, yeah, I was listening to my, because I was matching it up to a video, and I was listening to it, make sure it sounded good. And I was telling them at work, I called them, I said, listen, no, this is like at 4:45, and I go, hey, can I call? And because I'll make sure, no one was busy when I did a Teams call. Now, yeah, go ahead. So I called because I needed to vent about an email that I'd read. So I was talking about that, and I said, and I was, I kind of said a bad word. I called someone a dumbass, but anywho. And I mean, I guess apparently got real southern with it because, the new coworker, he just kind of laughed. I said, okay. I said, look, this is me venting. I said, I'm mad. I said, you'll just hear it. And that's when my friend Mary goes, yeah, that's when you hear and then she named the town I'm from, come out. And I go, yeah. I said, and then Erin, the other coworker, she goes, yeah, Susan doesn't get mad often. Boy, when she does. And then, so, but then I was telling them about how, I can still hear I can hear the southern period in my voice. I'm used to that. I'll say about 2 or 3 years ago, we were customer service on the phone a lot in this department. And I would always get the question, where are you located? Because, they didn't know where the corporate office was located. Where are you located? And, I'd tell them South Carolina. And, oh, you sound like you're in Tennessee. And I had someone tell me one time that I did sound like I was from Arkansas. I said, I'm a little bit further. I said, South Carolina. So, and then, and that's and then I'm pretty sure it's probably unique with all southern states. Based on where you're located, it's just a different type of twang or a different sound. I will say that you can even get a difference, especially in the lower part of the state, with Charleston. Charleston has a different, and I don't even want to call it a twang because Charleston is very different as far as the southern accent is concerned. They have a really different one, but the further down the state you go, it's just different. But like I said, Charleston's really different. But I'm sure in any southern state where you're located, the accent's different. So I always have to say no, South Carolina. So, and then they start naming places. Everybody names Myrtle Beach because I'm pretty sure everybody's been to Myrtle Beach. I'm like 4 hours from Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is on the coast. I'm in the upstate. So, yeah. Anywho, I was watching her last night because she's left a comment on my channel and helped validate that I'm doing right. I'm doing okay. So it's always good to have somebody reach out to you and tell you you're doing okay. So, and she's doing good too. I enjoy her videos. She likes to camp. I'm not a camping person, but I did enjoy that video where she showed where she was. If I went to the beach, that's what I'd have to show you. That's where we can go on vacation, to the beach. I don't know what we're going to do next year. We're going to have to plan our beach trip early, I think, because I have a cousin that is graduating high school. So there was talk about going to Gatlinburg as a family trip because of his graduation. And that's something, it's less inside the family, it's something they've done for years. They always went to Gatlinburg the week of 4th of July because that's when his grandfather and grandmother were working. It was the week you get off for the meal. The meal will close that week. So that's when they would go. They've done that for years, and it's a little harder now because both of his grandparents are no longer with us. So it's just a harder trip on his family because they're not here. And that was something they did all the time. Before we got married, I went with them. So yeah, it's a little different going. But there was talk about maybe going as a whole family in sometime June, July, I guess, to Gatlinburg before he goes off to college. So I don't know how that's gonna pan out. But then the other cousin is supposed to be getting married that month, beginning of May. So we'll see how that goes. So we can't really plan a vacation in May, because usually what we do is we'll go in May and then we go in October. And of course this past October we didn't go because of the hurricane. Hurricane Ian kind of ruined that for us. So well, it was a staycation, so I stayed at home. But that's okay, you know. Staycation, you're still mentally pulling away from your job and, you know, taking the vacation that you need. So I don't know what we're gonna do for next year. I guess we'll have to plan it early. Maybe do it in March or April. I don't know. March is funny because you still have the potential of March, especially early in March, to still be cold and get ice. That's if we get anything, it would be ice in March. It wouldn't be snow. It'd be ice. So you still have the potential early in March to get ice. So it'd have to be later in March. Probably later, well, not for us, but later in March into April is the cousin that's supposed to get married in May. His girlfriend usually goes with us they went in May last year. I don't think she'll be able to go in March because of tax season. She works a tax season related job. So I don't know if she'll be able to go or not. And you do after, you know, well, I'm saying June or July, I'm talking about maybe going to Gatlinburg, so I can't do. I'm definitely going to plan it for October again, so we like to go in October. So if anything, hopefully we'll get to go in October, in the first week of the month instead of, second week maybe, instead of the first week. I had to do this year, first week, because my manager at that point in time had taken the second week off. So she, at that point in time, because I was her right-hand man, I couldn't be off when she was off because I was the support for the team when she was off. That will be different this year. I should be able to take that, no worries, because I don't think anybody's going to ask that off. And do the same for Christmas. Probably do my birthday week again the week before Christmas, because the Aaron, the other co-worker, wanted to have the week after, so I let her have it again this year. No, is this year the first year? I don't know, first year or second year. At any rate, she would get that again. So, let's see, we changed our work holidays. We're gonna be like a banking institution, so we'll go on the federal holidays next year. So it's 11 days. So it's just like having the 3 floats have actually been put somewhere. Is technically what it is. But it's a 4. I mean, it's I put my floats everywhere else. So I didn't do it on holidays. I did it on a Good Friday, but Good Friday's not considered a federal holiday, so I'll take that off again this year, or next year. I'll have to use that as a vacation day. But I think I'm going to roll over a couple. I don't think I'm going to cash them out. I think I'm going to roll them over for next year. So I'll look into that. I had a big yawn, so didn't want to do that on there. So let's see, 7:15. I'm doing good. Doing good. Coming in almost into town. So it's cold again. It's like going to be in the 60s today. It's 59 right now, so I think it's supposed to get up to 60 something, and then the lows in the 50s tonight. And I don't know what the high's going to be tomorrow with rain and the wind. that's what I did while I was painting yesterday. Watched Crafting with a V. She gives shout outs for new channels on her page. I'm a type of person, you know, I have certain people that I watch. I'm still in my Rebecca stint. I really like watching Rebecca from 4Kids147. So I've been watching her for a while. So I'll probably watch whatever new she's got out. She did her November shop launch. So I guess that's this weekend. I don't know when it's going to be because I haven't watched that video yet. Somebody put on the page, on her Facebook page, that, you know, they were glad that there was nothing that they wanted for November. So, like I said, in my advent calendar, all I hope for is, you know, diamond painting tray from her. That'll be my perk. So, hopefully there's one in the 12 days. And let's see, not too much else was going on last night. Said he had practice. Oh, he mentioned that he wasn't playing Sunday, and it's kind of like, oh man, I wish I could have done it like Sunday before Thanksgiving, because that's when we're doing our family, my side of the family, for Thanksgiving. So I gotta call my mom and tell her that it'll probably 1 o'clock before we could eat on that Sunday for lunch. So tell everybody to plan for that time, because he gets out so late at church on Sunday. But there's a guy there that used to play at the church, and he didn't want to mess up, you know, what we have going on right now with Les playing. Said he didn't want to be on schedule. He didn't want to be on rotation. He just wants to play. He just wants to play every once in a while, which is good because he can be back up for when we go on vacation, because we need that, you know, and it won't be as bad to. Because I was thinking about all next year that if we went on vacation, we'd have to leave Sunday to Sunday, because, you know, he could, you know, play. And then usually what we'll do is, like, we'll leave after church to go to the beach, and then when we come back on a Saturday, even though we do Sunday to Sunday, so that he'd be able to play Sunday morning. So he'd still be available to play. So that gives him, you know, back up to play on Sunday. And he's not do a rotation, but he's gonna let him play like every 6 to 8 weeks. So he goes like every other month. Unless it's like, you know, no big deal. He's fine with that, because he's at the point now he's pretty frustrated. So kind of bothered him a couple months ago, but now it's just, you know, he let him deal with the craziness that goes on with that. And I'm not even sure I want to get into that here. It's kind of hard to explain that mess. It's a mess too. But I don't want to ruin my morning talking about that craziness, because it will put me in a funk, and I don't need that, because I'm almost there. And I'm like 10 minutes early. I'm going to have to find me some coffee. I know we have a Keurig, and we have K-Cups. One of the new hire who's a temp brought in some K-Cups, so I'm going to go through that this morning and brew me some coffee. The problem is I don't have a Yeti there, and I just have to brew it in a styrofoam cup, so it's no big deal. I can do that. We may, after he leaves, I wonder if we'll go to Starbucks. I got my leftover from yesterday for breakfast. I'm gonna heat that up and eat it. And then I have a ham sandwich in the refrigerator for my lunch. All I have to do is go downstairs and get some chips, so I can get there. And then on the way home today, I gotta get gas. Do not let me forget to get gas. I'd have to listen to the audio to remember that. I'll set myself a notification when I get to work from here to get into work, to get in, to remember that, to get gas today on the way home. So I think I'm doing cheese ravioli tonight. I have that frozen, so all I have to do is throw it in the Instapot and put sauce on it. I don't know if I have sauce. I have to go to the grocery store and get sauce. That would be good, warm, yummy, delicious dinner. So I'm sitting at the red light. I'm almost there. Oh, me. I'm gonna yawn here. Ooh. I'm gonna eat something. Something to get me through the day. A lot of stuff to do. I gotta look at what I did yesterday because I was going through some of my sheets. I'm thinking, I bet I put a date posted for that and it wasn't posted yet. So I gotta get stuff done. Got to get some stuff done. Well, I don't need my badge for that because the garage is gonna be open. It's early in the morning. Eyes are watering. So like the guy that came over to our temp, and then we were talking about getting ready for that QA we were getting ready to do. He goes, "Are you crying?" I said, "No, my eyes water like constantly." I said, "All the time." And this is the my eyes watering thing. I didn't have this before the COVID vaccine, so I think this is a perk of the COVID vaccine, that my eyes water all the freaking time. And it's worse though, I think, when it's the allergy season. So they're watering again. So it's like I'm crying. Tears just roll down my face. It's just my eyes watering. And they didn't do it before, so I really personally think it's a COVID vaccine perk. That's what I call it. And everybody's got leftover remnants of the virus. Hair falling out. Some people didn't get their taste back, or they got their sense of smell back like 6 months to a year later. For my mom, she had it. For her, it's a higher blood pressure issue and breathing. She says she gets pain in her back. She sits for long periods of time, like in a car. She can't travel. She can't travel now for a long period of time. It makes her back hurt, and that just breathing issues. So, it is what it is. So just go with it and deal. Alright, y'all, I'm at work now, so I'm going to stop the recording, and I will talk to y'all when I leave at 4:30 today, and hopefully I'll remember to get my gas. Alright, y'all. Peace out. Talk to you later. Bye.